everyone, welcome to today's video. Today again I'm working in my 2026 journal. My husband and I went and did an experience back in June called the Friends Experience. If you're a fan of Friends, this is a fabulous experience to go and do. Lots of fun. They've got the actual sets, well, they say it's the actual sets, from the TV show from the 90s. That was big, my era, it was my 20s, and myself, my now husband, and housemates used to sit down and watch this show religiously every Monday night at 7:30. So, yes, this played a big part in my life. So when it was coming to town, I said to my husband, we really need to go and see this. And he said, yep, agreed, let's go and do it. And it was so much fun. So this is what we got from it. This, you can pay for extra photos and things, so loved the photos, the sets, all that sort of stuff. So this is the first one that we went to. My husband got very into it, as you can imagine. Yeah, just lots and lots of fun. So that was in the girls' apartment, which is very cool. This is getting the sofa up the stairs. That was fun. And then this was in Central Perk as well. So, yeah, cool photos. The only thing is, they are a little bit big for my journal. And, excuse me, there wasn't much choice with these. That's just the photos that you got. So I thought what I might do, and since they come in this really cool case, why can't I use the case to hold the photos? So what I'm thinking of doing is using this in here to create, I'll cut it down of course, so that it fits, and make it fit on this page. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that as the flip to hold these extra photos that are in there, and then use this page, and I can use the back of this and this page for my photos. So I've printed a bunch off. I do have a few extras over here if we need them. So some Central Perk ones. There's my husband outside Central Perk. That was in the boys' apartment, playing foosball. What else is there? This was also in Central Perk. That's me behind the counter, my husband behind the counter. In the girls' apartment, sitting on their lounge. In the boys' apartment, on the recliners. And I had to put this one in. So there was all different information and stuff about the show. And being a hairdresser, this haircut was the most popular thing on earth back in the 90s. The Rachel haircut. I still cut that haircut today, which is crazy. So, yeah, I thought I had to put that in it as well. And these are a couple of other photos that I took. That's in the girls' apartment, you know, with the little frame on the door. And that's in their kitchen as well. So that's what I'm going to do today. So what I thought I might start with is start with this to create the flip, I think. So I probably don't need the photos in there at the moment, but why not use memorabilia that you got from the show? I'm even thinking about cutting that out as well. I think I'll cut that out and use that as my title. I think, why not? Which is pretty cool. So let's run with this. What I might do is I might just chop the top off it to begin with. Sorry about that. I'm still coughing, people, after however many weeks, which is never good. It's nearly gone, but just not quite. Anyway. All right, so I'm going to stick this in here, and then I just need to work out where I need to chop it down. So if I'm going to put that right to the edge of that white, Let's do this piece first. So I can see the edge of that is about there. And I'm going to do this with my cutter so we get it nice. And I'm just going to put the top of that on there. That way it's nice and neat. I think that's the best way to go. Just grabbing the cutter. Yeah, I thought, why not use this? Because this is actually perfect for that kind of thing. Yeah, which will be really good. So that way we're still keeping our little pockety bit, which I thought was pretty cool. So I'm going to cut that piece off. And we're going to cut this bit off the top as well. That's it. Perfect. So that should work at the right size in here. Yeah, that way we're just adding a bit of extra. I didn't cut that very well, did I? Does it matter? Maybe I need to chop down a little bit more. I think it's only because it's sitting on there. I think that will be fine. All right, I'm going to stick that in with my tape. Just my invisible tape once again to create the flippy bit. Beautiful. Oh, it's in the right spot. Oops. Get that in there. That's better. So I'm just going to run that down that edge. And I know you're going to see it a little bit on there, but that's okay. There we go. There's one piece on. And then I'm going to put a piece on the back as well. A really big piece. Oops, sorry. Moving that journal around a bit. And we can work out. Oh my gosh, I folded the edge over. You know what? Let's just chop it. There we go. Get that piece. Pop that in there. Perfect. Nice. That will work good. That's good. I like that. So then our photos are going to sit in there nicely. I like this one the best. That's my favourite. I love that photo. It's so fun. So yes, I think that'll sit in there quite nicely. Yeah, it'll be good. Fabulous. That way you can still pull out the photos. It's still interactive and you can have a bit of fun with it. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, looking good so far. All right, let's start with these two to begin with. Thought they were pretty fun. Do I have one of the apartment? No, that's okay. I might even print another one of the actual apartments. That might work as well. I thought I might trim this off first. I think that one's bigger than that one. I don't think it matters really. Let's chop this off and use that as our title. Good way of using this kind of stuff, especially when it's already printed on it. Why not? I mean, you're only going to throw it out if you don't keep your photos in it. Oop, a bit untidy on that side. That's all right. That's pretty good. Oops. Get rid of that one. Yes, I'm liking it already. That is looking good. So I might even do one of the actual, even if I put that there and put the apartment down the bottom and then put these other ones on the other side. We can always cover this with a bit of paper or something. I quite like this. It sort of goes with this side as well, with that on there. And that's sort of a bit of few of the colours. I pulled out a few bits and bobs as well to go with it. So I've got, since we've got lots of oranges and things, my dear friend Tan sent me this as a like a wishing well. I was after some arrows and she ended up sending me this whole pack as well, which is fabulous. And it's going to be perfect for this. So I'm going to use some of these on this page. Then I just pulled out some colours. So I've got some yellow, some teal, some orange that I thought I could use. I even looked for a bit of this blue. And I do have some paper in here somewhere that's got a, how cool is that? That might work quite well actually. Yeah, I reckon that's the best. Oh, what's that? That's not bad either. Not sure. Anyway, I've got some options, which is good. I might just hop off camera and print another photo of the girls' apartment just here, because I think that will go quite well with that. Yeah, and I'll be right back. Okay, I printed off a photo of the girls' apartment. I was hoping to do it that way, but you couldn't see everything. So it has to go that way, which is fine. It's fine. I think I'm going to put it somewhere like that. I think, possibly, or even maybe just like that. Who knows? Not sure yet. Liking how that's looking though. Because this has got a bit of a yellow sort of a hue about it, I thought about using a bit of this. So whether I put a bit here and maybe, yeah, I don't think I want it all the way across. Not sure if I want it all the way across there. Don't think I do. I feel like I just want to tear that. And it turns out how it turns out. Do you do that? Do you do random stuff like that? And go, that will work. Let's make it work. And if that sits a bit over, I'm okay with that. Yeah, that looks quite good actually. It just brings a bit of the yellows into it, I think. That way we can use this piece somewhere else if we have to. And because this has lots of teals and things, I had this bit of scrap that I thought might go all right too. So maybe cut a few arrows out and use a bit of that. Undecided. Let's wait and see what we do with that. So I'm liking how that's looking. I think I want to pop that there. I don't mind that. That's looking pretty good actually. I think I'm going to leave that there. Keep it very Friends experience-y. I'll probably put a bit of journaling on here, I think. I'm liking how that page is coming together. So then if we cross over, what to do here? That is the question. Or do I just move straight on? So I could put some of these on there. So that's the girls' apartment. Technically that should be on the other side. Technically. I could put that there. I don't know if I want to though. I think I want to put that on the other side because they're all going the same direction. We could, even if we do the Central Perk ones. Okay, I feel like I need to put some pattern paper or something on here because it's pretty white. So let's run with that. Where was that blue? I really like this blue. I think that'd go quite well. And it's a good match for that bluey sort of colour there. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. This is Vicki Boutin, by the way. I'm not sure which collection it is, but I can find out. I love that the backs of these all have these plain colours. And then there's, lots of different mixed ones as well. But I like that they put in the odd plainer colours with just stripes or spots or stars or whatever it be. Yeah, I quite like that. And I think I'm going to fill most of the page with it. I think I like that idea. Where's my pencil? Let's pop. Actually, let's not go right to the bottom. Let's go leave a little bit of a white border. That might be a bit of fun. My cutter here. I might just cut that strip off because you know how I love a good branding strip to make and do other things with. That's good. Beautiful. All right, now where are our pencil marks? Where did I put them? There's one there and one there. Okay, so let's cut this down there. There we go. Get it in the right spot. Okay, where is this one? Yep, I see it. All the way down there. Beautiful. Okay. I'm liking that. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick that straight in there. Let's do it. It's not, as I always say, don't overthink it. If you like the way it looks, stick it in. Beautiful. Put that over there. Get rid of a glue dollop on my finger. Okay, I'm going to pop this in here. Yeah, that's good. I'm liking that. It's good. Then we can add some of these in. We might be even able to use a bit of the yellow down the side. I like that one because it goes with the yellow in here. And we can put some Central Perk, although I do have these. So what if, maybe I do those ones here as well. Yeah, let's do that. I just haven't backed these ones yet because I was humming and hawing whether I could use them, but since I've got so many pages, I should be able to incorporate all of them. I was worried I wasn't going to have enough room, but by creating the flip, we've created an extra page ultimately, so, which is a good thing. All right, I'm just going to stick these on some white card. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. One done. And the other one done. Oh, gosh. Seriously, not much left in this glue. But it is what it is. Just got to keep squeezing it down. Hence why I'm leaving it on its head all the time now. I really need to go and get some more of this. Or something relevant. Do you have a favourite glue that you use? I'd love to know what it is. I didn't mind this one. It sticks really good. I'm just not a big fan of the strings. It leaves a bit of a stringy kind of a look, which I'm not a massive fan of, but good glue. Very good glue, actually. Beautiful. There we go. Let's trim this one down first. Should have stuck a bit. Now I just need a little line around the outside. Gosh, I've cut that corner a bit short. That's all right. It'll be fine. It will be fine. All right. Beautiful. Done. All right. Let me just outline these. Just going to pop them on here. Do a little outline around the outside. Looking good so far. So you don't usually need that much white. Like, I just like to outline things. I feel like it looks finished off. Which is a good thing, right? I don't know, we all have our quirks, how we like to do things. This is one of mine. I do like little bits around the outside. Beautiful. I've still got a Joey. If we can fit it in, I will. But let's see how we go with that. So I'm thinking maybe I put all the Central Perk stuff on one side because they are all going the same direction. Yeah? Or maybe we need to swap that around. So it goes me, Jason, me, Jason. Yeah, I quite like that. That's looking quite good, actually. So is this where maybe I put the little, use the little liney bit? That's all right. We could use that as a bit of an edge, just to incorporate. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. It's looking good. Where do I put it on that side? So it's at the top. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Put that so it's on the top part. You may as well, because you're only going to chuck this in the bin. and it incorporates the colours, right? So why not? Why not? It's like, what like free ephemera, really, isn't it? And it works, goes with it, which is good. Oops, I probably should have cut that off. That's fine, it works, which is quite good. I'm liking that, it's coming together well. Okay, I think I'm happy with how these are looking. So I think I am just going to stick these, oh, and it's got the top, like so. And then I can add to it, I think. So I can put some journaling spots and stickers and all sorts of stuff on it. So I think that's the way to go. So I'm going to stick all of my photos in and see how we end up. I think these are all related to each other. So I'm going to put all these on the one page and then do a few different ones on the other. So like Joey's apartment, the Rachel haircut, I'm going to put all that stuff on this side, I think. Just keep like for like together. I think that's the way to go. It's easier to tell the story that way, right? Well, that's what I'm going with. So pop that. Oh, we've got a bit of a gap, but that's all right. If I move that over slightly. I don't mind that. That's looking pretty good so far. I like it. All right, now what to do with this side? I quite like this, but I'm not a big fan of all of this. So we might cover it, I think. I think that's the way to go. And another bit of a quick peek at my colours that I've got here. I've got this orange, which will actually go pretty well. So the photos, see, look at that, matches the floor. There's oranges in there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. Let's do that. Again, it's out of that Vicki Boutin. It's got spots on one side and little stripes on the other. Since I've got spots on the other page, I think I might go with stripes on this side. And yes, there is, that's the yellow one with the stripes on that side. So I'm going to go orange, and I'm going to go up and down, I think. I don't love that. But what if, since this one I left a bit of a border, maybe I do leave a bit of a border, and I can always put something there, like a tab, or do I just go to the top? Oh, the decisions. Let's just go to the top. Let's do it, because if there's writing there, that will probably annoy me. Just being honest. I'm just going to pull that down a little bit. And we're going to leave a little edge there. So let's do this. I'm just going to cut the branding strip off. Yep. That's the way to go. Branding strip, branding strip. So now we just need to line up roughly where these are. Perfect. And then here, there we go. That works. Yes, I like it. Or we go that way. Is it too? No, I think that's okay. I feel like I want to cut a little teeny tiny bit off this. I feel like it's too close to those little squirrely lines. Let's do that. Just not much, just a bit. That's it. Yeah, that's better. Just gives you a little bit more clearance here. All right, let's glue this one in. Get in. Oh gosh, I set it on its side, now it's all run to the side. Not annoying at all. Darn glue. Alright. Let me use this piece. So it goes to show you can do, I'm going to do that up and stick it straight on its nose while I think of it. And pop it on. Yeah, I like that. That's looking good. That gives me a whole extra page to play with, which is a bit cool. So then we can use these. So that one's one at the girls' apartment. The Rachel hairdo. Are we going to get 4 in here? I don't know if we are. That's from Joey's apartment, Joey and Chandler's apartment. I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep the 3, I think. I actually really like that. That's looking really cool. Do we put a bit of yellow in it? I feel like we do. I know it's stripes again, but I think, or do we go the other way? Go that way maybe. The Rachel. Oh, that one goes down the bottom. Is it gonna fit? Unless we do it slightly off. Oh no, I think it will fit. Oh, look at that. No way. Yep, let's do it. Do I want, actually, you know what? Let's just rough up the edge so you can still see a bit of white on the other side. I was going to tear it the other way, but I don't need to. I think that will be okay. So you can see that's got a bit of texture about it. Yep, I like it. All right, let's stick that in. Let's get all the main stuff done, and then we can decorate. I think is the way to go. Go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there, a bit closer to the bottom, I think. That way we've got a little bit of something on top if we need to. Okay, let's work out how this goes. Yeah, I need to move them in slightly. Let's do the top and then the bottom. Let's do that first. And then do the bottom one and just make sure that that will go in. Yep. Oh, just nice. Put that one in. Oh, try and line it up a bit. Make sure this one's going to go in. Yes, look at that. Fabulous. I'm loving how this is coming together. It's looking good. Really good. Love, love, love. Beautiful. Looking good so far. What do you think? That's all stuck. That's stuck. That looks good. You know what? I think I'm going to stick this part in as well, because I like how that looks as well. That way you're just sort of keeping, I've just got colours, you know, the orange, the blue, the yellow, are all in that picture. I'm going to put it closer to this side because we're going to have a bit of overhang, I think, over here. Yeah, looking good. So we put that one in the corner and that. Yeah, I like that. It's coming together pretty good. Nice. I like it. That's looking good. Okay. Okay, had a bit of a dig and found some printables that have the right colour journaling spots. So I've got all these black ones that I think will go really well on this page because there's a lot of black. Or I could use something else. I could use that orangey sort of colour. It's not the right blue. This blue's more got the turquoisey sort of colours on it. So, what to use? I think I want to use a black one. Something that's going to fit here, I think. Or I could do it here and put it on the... Yeah, let's do the big one. I like the look of the big one. It gives me lots of journaling space, which will be perfect. Oh, there they are, small scissors. Let's do that. You know how much I love these. These are my all-time favourite journaling spots. I don't know how many times I've printed this sheet off. It was just a freebie on, I found it on Pinterest. This one was a Pinterest one. It popped up. I just put in free printables. Lots of people give them away on their pages and stuff, and this one was perfect. So I use, if you've watched a few of my other videos, you'll know that I use these quite often. They're my go-tos. See, do I put it here so that it goes... I really like it on this side, that bit. Does that mean I put that on that side, or do I just put it in the middle? Who knows? I was going to put that there, but I really like that on the side. I like it on the side better than I like the arrow. So yeah, I could put those on there just for something a bit different. Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind that. Looking all right. What about these other pages? What can we put on this one? I feel like it needs to be black on here too. Maybe I put... Do I put a smaller one on here? What's this size? Maybe this size fits a bit. Let's have a look. Out. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's see if it's enough room though. Or I could also do some small ones and put them on each photo even. Of the other two photos. These ones, at least you know it's Central Perk. It's all the same thing. But that's the apartment. That's Joey and Chandler's apartment. See, this one I could do the Rachel haircut, couldn't I? Put that one on the top. And then maybe cut a couple of small ones and just put on these guys. Let's do that. Because I don't need to write a story about these. They're pretty self-explanatory. Oh, sorry, I'm almost in a camera shot there. Oh, let's just chop them in half. We can go back around them nice and neatly. I think is the way to go. And then we can dress up with some embellishments and all sorts of stuff. On the end here. Oh, a bit of white on there as well. And on there. That's better. So we could put, you know, we could put that on here maybe. And then this one might just go on the bottom as well. I think. just wanted to make sure the journaling spots all had somewhere to go before I go and stick other things on it, so that we've accounted for all of that. So we can either put it, maybe just down here somewhere. That one can go on there, or even in the, no, I think it needs to go on here. I don't just want to stick it anywhere. Yeah, I think I'll put it there, because that way you see the whole thing. There, and then I'll do a thing about the Rachel haircut on the top. Yep, I like that. That's looking pretty good. Now, central perk. What can we do here? Something that will go... I feel like it has to be black again. It seems I've used black on all the others. Maybe I'll just do a different size. That might work. Because they're all the same. They're just different sizes. I've been running a little bit of a spiel about that. Let's do that. It gives me a bit more room then. Beautiful. That looks pretty good. So I could either do it up here, like going to central perk maybe, because it's only the shop front, or put it just at the edge there, and then I might be able to dress a bit of this up a bit. I think's the way to go. What else could we use here? What else have I got? I've got a bit of blue. There's already blue on that one. Do we use a bit of this branding strip? Incorporate a bit of the blues maybe. Not sure. Not sure. Or do I use a bit of this on this side? It has to go that way though. No, I think I'm just going to dress it up with other bits and bobs. I've also got this. Doesn't really go on that side. No, let's just stick the journaling spots on. I can always come back with the washi tape and add a bit more colour. I think that's what I'll do. I think that's the best way to go. It helps if you open this a bit. That's it. So I'm just going to pop that on top, because there's lots of black on the top of there. That's looking good. And we've got this one on. I'm just going to pop this one here. That looks good. And then this one I'm going to put over here slightly, I think. About the apartments. That's good. And I think I'm going to stick that one where that one was, and I'll just dress it up, because there's plenty of space there. It's looking good. So far so good. I like that. I like where that was, and I'm going to pop that on that side. So let's go with your first idea. Don't even mind that it's not super straight. And pop this in the middle. Here somewhere. Yep. So that can be a bit of journaling about that. I really like these. That's just a bit of pattern paper that I had. And I have been hoarding forever, because I don't want to throw out these cool arrows. And you would use them for something someday. And they actually match these cupboards almost perfectly. So why not? That's looking good. Looking good so far. I like it. Now, I feel like I want to add some of these. These are the perfect colours for this. So, I thought I might do this right here on this one. Had a bit of a play with that before, thinking, I think that's the right one to put that on. I could put it over here, but you really want the arrow going down, right? Or do I put it here? I like it on this one. Let's put it here. We could always put another one on something else. Even a love heart, maybe. Should we put the love heart on here? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like these. So we could use, what about a bit of this even? What can we put on here? You can do here and now. I can put here and now on there. And then there's another one ready for this. Let's do ready for this. What do you think? Do we put them on the ends of these? Or do we just go here? I'm ready for this over here. Or do we put it down lower? No, let's put it here. Ready for this. I like that one. Ready for this. Maybe I'll swap them over. Maybe that's better there. Ready for this here and now. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. That's good. That's fun. I like it. What about, do you think, I know this piece doesn't have as much. I like this one, take the shot. And I'm holding a funny face. Maybe we should put that one on there. Take the shot. Yeah, let's do that. I know it's not exactly the right colouring, but I don't think it matters. That looks pretty cool. What else have we got? These are actually perfect. Thanks, Tan, if you're watching. I know you do watch my videos. But yes, these are actually perfect for what I am playing with here, which is good. All right, I'm going to go and have a dig for some washi tape that we can add to this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've come up with some washi tape. I like these ones the best. I do have a yellowy one, actually. That's that sort of orangey yellow. I'll put that to the side in case we need a mix-up. I'm liking these. I think we should put some hearts somewhere because as this was one of my favourite TV shows, I feel like we need to put some hearts somewhere. Actually, let's put some down here. I like that. That's looking cool. Let's put some hearts there. Where else can we put some hearts? Let's do 3. I'm going to pop some on there because I like those. And I feel like I need some more over this side. Let's do 3 on this side as well. Do I just put it on the very top? What's on the other side? Oh yeah, I could fold it over. That works. Let's do that. So we've got some hearts. And I've got some black and white stripes, although this is quite bold. So maybe we need just a bit of the white with some spots. Oops. That might put a bit of difference in it. Otherwise I feel like it's too, very black. Yeah, let's do some on the top and some on the bottom. That's looking very cool. I love how washi tape just dresses up a page. You don't usually have to do too much to it, and it just adds so much to a page. That's what I love about it. And it's so easy. Like, you don't have to really do too much with it, which is even cooler. See, how easy is that? Like, that was barely nothing. Love it. Love it. Love washi tape. Let's pop that just there. Looks like it goes. Do we need a bit more on here, do you think? Possibly. What about this page? I feel like we do in here. Put a little bit. Let's put a bit there. That looks good. Maybe a bit on the top here and a bit on the bottom. Do we use a whole bit? No, let's tear that. See if I can tear that in half. Is that possible? Yes, it is. Wow. See, how much does that change a page? So much. Bit of colour, bit of fun. That's what I love about it. Great stuff. Washi tape is fabulous stuff when you think about it. All right, that's looking pretty good so far. There's not much there at all, is there? What else can we use? Have a little bit of a dig through my stickers here. I did pull a couple out that I like the look of. I do like these with their little lightning bolts, although I don't know if the colours go so fabulously on those. What to do? What else can we find? Let me have a little search through my stickers and I'll be right back. Okay. So I've added another arrow in here. I found an extra that went perfectly with the colours. So I thought, oh, that's a bit of fun. So I've added this little one here. Next I thought I might add, I've got these Vicki Boutin hearts that have got quite a few of the colours. They've got oranges, you've got yellows, got the blue, more the blue on this side. So I thought I might add a few of these. Probably just some hearts, I think, at this point in time. Got 2 sheets in this. Pretty good value, really. You get a lot of 172 pieces. There you go. It's from the Where to Next collection. So we'll use these ones first. Just the yellow ones I have used a few of. What should I use on this side? Should we use the green? No, I feel like we need to use a different colour. Got oranges, yellows, maybe that greeny colour. What do you think? Yeah, I like that there. That's a bit cool. Maybe even a yellow there. Oops, he's got a bit of a wild tangent, that little heart, hasn't he? Maybe move it. Yeah, that's better. Thought I might even add another one up a bit higher. We just do orange maybe. Do we put that one there, or do I put it over here somewhere? Yeah, let's do that. I quite like those. They're looking good so far. Onto this page. I feel like I just need a few on here as well, just to add a little bit more on here. I don't even mind these. These are, I don't even know what company these come from, but I quite like the smile and the together. Maybe I'll put the together on this one. So yeah, it's not a bad colour. Yeah, let's put that on there. I know I'm covering up a little bit of the background, but actually no, it's over a bit far, isn't it? But you get the general idea. Let's put together. Let's put a smile over on these ones. Let's put a little smile there. Oh, that's looking pretty cool. I like those. There's 2 more that are used up. Now I think I'll just add a few little bits to these. Let's go an orange, a yellow, and an orange. And maybe a different colour down here. Maybe, can't really use the blue because that's the wrong colouring, isn't it? Maybe the orange. Yeah, I like that. That's looking pretty good. Now, I might use some blues on this side just to add a bit more. Blue. Let's go. I was going to do orange, but it's going to get lost. Oh, no, that's okay. And maybe a yellowy colour. I don't know if I like it there. Decisions. Yeah, let's put that one there. That's better. I still feel like I need something else on this one. Other colours have we got on here? Actually, let's go the blue. Let's go one of these blues, actually. On that one. Still don't know if I like that. I'm going to put it up there. Let's put it there. That's looking pretty good. I'm actually liking this. It's not too crazy. It's not too much. I'm just wondering whether I should put a piece of washi down here. Not sure there what to do. A bit of blue or something would go quite well, wouldn't it? Okay, all right. I'm going to hop off camera for a minute and I'm going to do all my journaling on the 2 pages. And then I'll decide whether I'm going to put a bit of washi on there or not. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, journaling's completed. I've written a bit of journaling here and on these as well, just explaining what parts it's from. So I'm actually really happy with how this has come together. I don't think I want to do too much more. The only thing I was humming and hurrying about was this bit of tape. I don't mind it on the orange because you can hardly see it, but you can see it on here. So I had a little bit of dig through my washi and I've come up with this piece because it's very similar to the blues. Excuse me. To the blues. So I thought I would incorporate that because there's a bit of blue on this page, but not a lot on this one. So I thought, oh, I'm just going to pop this over the top of that tape to go in line with that black edge. And look at that. You would not even know that that tape's there. Look at that. Perfect. So then I've got this other little piece, which, you know what? I might use it on here. Why not? Just to incorporate it in so it all looks like it goes. That's the best part about this kind of stuff. Let's put it on this one. Let's put it down there. That looks pretty good. We've got another little piece down here. I'm going to rip that again. A little bit of the blue there. Where else can we put it? Let's put a teeny tiny bit on this one. I'm just going to tear that again. Put a bit of that in the middle. Yep, I like that. Maybe a teeny tiny bit down here. A little bit there. I don't think I need to put it on that page. I've still got a little teeny tiny bit left, but that's all right. I'll use it for something else. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, that's my friend's experience. I really like this. Probably so much that I enjoyed the show so much. And then we flip over, and this is a bit of a close-up on this page. There. Goes to show that you can use stuff that you've got. Like I used the actual packaging of the photos and stuff. It still works perfectly. I've still got all my photos in here, place to keep them all tucked away, which is nice. Yeah, that came out really well. I'm really happy with how that's all turned out. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you've enjoyed watching me put it all together. It's been a bit of fun. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.